Did any of you guys see the Mario trailer? You must have if you're online. I'm looking forward to it. I don't know. Could be a fun cultural touchstone. I'm not exactly expecting like groundbreaking art for like a Mario movie. Worst Italian accent, yeah. I don't trust Illumination. Well, Nintendo has quality control here. Nintendo would never relinquish quality control over something like this, so I feel like it's going to be pretty good. Also, Illumination has had some good films. Despicable Me was pretty good. Like, I like Despicable Me. I think that's a good movie. You know, obviously they've gotten, you know, they're sort of set in the Minions block now, but I like Despicable Me. Despicable Me is the only one that's good. Well, whatever. Remember the 90s Mario movie? I never saw it, but I know all the memes. I've not watched House the Dragon. Did they do Hotel Transylvania? That had good animation. Well, we're not so much concerned about the animation, right? We're more concerned with their direction. Who did Hotel Transylvania? No, that was Sony? Okay. I remember really not liking Hotel Transylvania, like at all. I think the thing that mostly bothers me about Hotel Transylvania and all of its like subsequent stuff is that I kind of like it when kids' properties are a little bit fucked up. Like Tim Burton shit, like Nightmare Before Christmas or like Coraline. You know, I kind of like it when like you're it's like a little, you know, like it's a little bit, you know, like as a kid you watch and then you watch it later as an adult and it's like, oh, because I think it's a hidden depth thing, right? Like it's a matter of taking the audience seriously, of you know what I mean? Giving them a little more to like sort of reflect on. I don't know. I feel like if something like this was made in the 90s and it was a big budget project, it would have had a little bit more bite to it than whatever the fuck this turned out to be. Also, can somebody tell me how old Mavis is supposed to be? Because I was about to make fun of you guys and also the internet broadly, but I actually have no clue how old she is. 118? So 18, right? Because they say 118 because she's a vampire, but what they mean is that 18 is the age that she is, like, culturally. Okay. Well, yeah, too old for Matt Walsh. It is so fucking strange that, in the Twilight... The worst thing about the Twilight movies, or books or whatever, by far, is the concept that the vampire dude... What's his name? Nathan Cullen? No, that's not it. Edward Cullen, thank you. Would be in a high school. If you're like a 100-year-old vampire, what the fuck are you doing in a high school? Like, actually, though, like, what the fuck are you doing? Like, really, though? First of all, you're not there to learn anything. Second of all, Edward Cullen looked like a guy in his mid-20s anyway, in the standard, like, Hollywood books people in their mid-20s to play high school characters, like, kind of way. Third of all, like, what are you doing? You can't learn anything there. You're 100. You know everything here. Is it purely for social? That's just, it's very weird. It's very, very, very weird. He's maybe just so retarded he's had to retake senior year like 100 times over and nobody's questioned it. They're like, damn, that Edward kid's got a, you know, pretty good skin for a 1 billion-year-old or whatever. It's pretty dumb. Yes. It's just really dumb. Yeah, imagine having an eternal life to spend and you spend it in high school. Why would you want to be there? High school isn't fun. Like it has to be more like the Vampire the Masquerade. Like if you're like the reason why vampires are always sexual degenerates is because if you're 100 years old and super strong and healthy and you have the body of a 20-year-old, what are you going to be besides being a sexual degenerate, right? Obviously, like yeah, if you're 100 and you're like ripped and healthy, yeah, you have the sex club. Yeah, you're doing crazy shit. You're fucking yeah, it's like what we do in the shadows, right? Like, can you imagine being 100 and being ripped and being a fucking vampire? And you're like, oh yeah, I like having missionary sex. What the fuck are you talking about? What do you do? What? What? Okay, I mean, whatever floats your boat. I'm just saying, like, Jesus Christ. Yeah, you'd be into weirder shit. Holy fuck. Missionaries based. Like, I'm not shit talking missionary, okay? Frankly, I think missionary these days is kinkier than doggy. People like, I think 10 years ago is like, you know, oh, doggy, it's like degrading because they're on their hands and knees. No, it's not. Doggy just feels good. Everyone likes it. Missionary, though, you're looking into their eyes. Oh my God, that's fucking degenerate. Holy shit. You're looking at them while you have sex? That's crazy, frankly. Insane. That's the vampire shit, yeah. Just do the unblinking stare. Yeah, give him the, like... Absolutely. Assert dominance. Some people have an eye contact kink, right? Keeping your eyes open while kissing is based. It's fine if one of you is doing it. If both of you are keeping your eyes open while you kiss, then it gets a bit weird, right? I always keep my eyes open while I kiss, but that's mostly because people tend to surprise me with the making out, and I still have my glasses on, and I'm trying to not bump my glasses against, like, their cheek or nose bridge. Because then I have to, like, clean it after, you know? They get all oily, yeah. Wait, like, the whole time? No, like, I'll take my glasses off when I get a chance, but, like, if you start... Yeah. Worried about cleaning glasses while making out? Absolutely! Fuck yeah, dude! Way to say you don't have glasses, Kiwi TP. Oh my god, yes. Especially if you're, like, out on the town or whatever. If you get a big, like, oily skin smudge on your glasses and you don't have, like, the type of clothing that easily cleans it, you can just, for literally the rest of your evening, have this unremovable smudge that fucking blanks out your vision and wants to... Like, yeah, that fucking sucks. Yeah, absolutely. Oh my god. No, it can ruin the night for sure. Yeah, it really, really sucks. Looking at the other person's a big part of sex, right? I mean, yeah, if you like how they look, yeah, just fucking go for it. Yeah, for sure. Look at the people you're having sex with, you know? Keep your eyes on the road, you know? Charlotte with the $5. Anne Rice vampires are sexually ace and romantically pan. I've never read any of Anne Rice's work. I wouldn't know. I'm sorry, guys. I would go over the Mario trailer, but unfortunately, I would absolutely get DMCA'd if I showed that. I, like everyone else, think that Chris Pratt was not the best choice. I fully support Jack Black and Seth Rogen in these respective roles, given that they are IRL cartoon characters. Chris Pratt is not, so yeah. I really, really dislike this habit of hiring big list celebrities to be voice actors, because voice acting is a very specific skill. Like, there's a reason why if you go back and watch, like, the Warner Brothers Looney Tunes cartoons, everyone sounds so unique and memorable. Like, everyone knows what Bug Bunny sounds like. Everyone knows what Daffy Duck sounds like. Everyone knows what Porky the Pig sounds like. Everyone knows these characters sound like. Because they weren't just getting, like, 1930s big actors or whatever. They got, like, unique voice actors who could really deliver vocally, like, a cartoony performance, you know? But I really like Jack Black. I think Seth Rogen has a pretty good voice for voice acting, so, yeah. What did Chris Pratt do, by the way? People dislike him in part because he's like part of a homophobic church. The main reason people dislike him isn't for that though. It's because he's in everything. People are tired of him. He's in he's Jurassic World movies, all the fucking Marvel movies, the Endgame, the Guardians of the Galaxy shit. Like, Chris Pratt just, like, very quickly became everywhere. And I think that just irritated a lot of people. Yes, he was very good in Parks and Rec. I don't think he's a bad actor at all.